name's Michelle Legg, and Jesus chose 12 apostles. After Jesus had been preaching for about a year and a half, he had an important decision to make. Whom would he choose to work closely with him? Whom would he train to take the lead in the Christian congregation? To make these decisions, Jesus wanted Jehovah's direction. So he went to a mountain where he could be by himself and he prayed all night long. In the morning, Jesus called some of his disciples together and chose his 12 apostles. Which of their names do you remember? Their names were Peter, Andrew, James, John, Philip, and Bartholomew, Thomas, Matthew, James the son of Alphaeus, Thaddeus, Simon, and Judas Iscariot. Andrew, Peter, Philip, James, the 12 would travel along with him. After he trained them, they were sent out to preach on their own. Jehovah gave them the power to expel demons and to heal sick people. Jesus called the 12 friends, and he trusted them. The Pharisees thought that the apostles were uneducated and ordinary, but Jesus gave them training for their work. They would be with Jesus at most important times in life, just as before his death and after his resurrection. Like Jesus, most of the 12 were Galilee. Some of them were married. James, the son of Alphaeus, Judas Iscariot, Thaddeus, Simon. The apostles were imperfect men who made mistakes. Sometimes they spoke before thinking and made bad decisions. At times they were impatient and even argued over who was more important. But they were good people who loved Jehovah. They would be the foundation of the Christian congregation after Jesus was gone. I have called you friends because I have made known to you all the things I heard from my Father. John chapter 15, verse 15. Whom did Jesus choose as his 12 apostles? What did Jesus send his apostles to do? I'll read 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 5. We have the right to be accompanied by a believing wife as the rest of the apostles and the Lord's brothers and sisters. Do we not? I'm going to read Luke chapter 6, verse 12 through 16. On one of those days, he went out to the mountain to pray, and he spent the whole night in prayer to God. And when it became a day, he called his disciples to him and chose from among them whom he had named apostles, which I talked about that earlier. Judas, the son of James, Judas Iscariot, who turned out to be a traitor. So I'm going to read John chapter 15, verse 15. I no longer call you slaves because the slave does not